Hey guys, good afternoon. Just taking a quick break. A few days ago was my birthday, and I'm always blessed to have another beautiful year. Even those times where I had the hard aspect of my life pulling me in all directions, I still am blessed. Throughout last year, I was reminded again and again how precious kindness can be to those individuals who don't seem to believe that kindness exists. Respect, integrity, and character. I wanted to share this because in the years when I worked as a volunteer and working, doing some odd things to help my community and others in my community, I did things that a lot of people never would do. I went around just being myself, being kind, being supportive, being whatever you want to think about. But this year, as I start a new year, new birthday year, I want to say something that is really very important. We have become so embroiled in adversary based ideals and values where we convey our fear and hate and frustration and forget about one's own character. No matter if you're liberal, conservative, moderate, left, right, whatever. My grandmothers, these women were and are in my mind every day. They invoke in me the personal aspect of what makes a good person good. They taught me with my family that perfection doesn't exist. We will have faults, we will have frustrations, we will have everything from A to Z. It's how you handle these aspects that makes you a better person or not. When fear, when anguish, when prejudice, intolerance, and hate is embroiled in the lives of many people, people are often wondering, what can I do to counter it? Simple. The same thing my grandparents taught me. Be yourself. Love each other. Be kind. Be tolerant. Be respectful. But foremost, give some love. They're either gonna hate you or love you. They're gonna fear you or support you. Do I hate people? No. I feel sorry for them. Intolerance will always be there. It's the fixture of how you, as your character, how will you bring that to light? Will you bring it in as a person of light, or are you going to bring it in as a person of darkness? For this year, for my birthday, I just asked everyone to be themselves and help each other. I'm not rich. I'm not poor. I'm just me, myself. What really makes me laugh is the filters that we have because we created those filters in the media, in your phones, in your posting. Those are filters. Those are not you. When I make videos, when I post things, I have no filters. I don't make up and clean all my videos or clean my pictures because there's one thing tangible about all of those. That's who I am. I've seen so many Facebook posts, I've seen so many YouTube posts, they filter everything. There was a saying a friend of mine said years ago when I was in school. It's harder to be a genuine person because you have to work hard to be honest. You got to work hard to be yourself. You got to work better than what people expect you to be. To be fake, to have deceit, to have lies, those are easy aspect because there's no value of character. You trust others to be themselves, then they better have and they better bring those character of integrity, those character of humility, the character of conditional love and support, and foremost, the reality of life, where will never get to be friends with everyone, but it's how you open that door and keep that door open that makes you a better person than the person who's hateful, who's intolerant, and overall negative in mind and soul and body. So, as I end this, I want to tell you guys thank you for being who you are. This is what I'm asking for you guys for my birthday. This is a new dawn for me. This is a new week for me. But this is not a new aspect I'm asking from you. To give back to your community, to your family. Throw out the intolerance, throw out the hate, throw out the fear. There's going to be indifference. I know that, and I've been in there, in those shoes. But what makes the way I do it work simple? I have rules, guidelines. It doesn't matter if you're a liberal, conservative, moderate, you're rich, you're poor, you're not. I have one rule and one rule only. Just be honest. Because the reality is, it's harder for people to be honest. I've had people tell me I have the toughest rule in the entire world. You can have 10, 20 rules in your own guidelines, in your job, in your performance. But in the reality, those are the easiest rules to follow. But the rule of honesty is the hardest. Because true people, people who have real conscience and concerns and ethical character, will tell you, to be honest, it's hard for a lot of people. And that's the reality of our lives. Please don't hate each other. Don't fight about stupidity. Talk about it. Just remember this point. More than 80% of you, more than 80% of you, it doesn't matter if you're liberal, conservative, whatever, 80% of you have the same fear, the same dreams, the same wishes, the same doubts, the same aspect of wants and needs. The only problem is that you guys are fearful to talk to each other. And you are hateful to talk to each other. My rule is not perfect. No rule is going to be perfect. But my rule of just be honest, invoking certain other secondary rule and third rules, create that balance. The balance is about honesty. The balance is about integrity. And finally, the balance is about each of yours and my character. So love each other. You want to hate? Then explain to yourself, why do you hate? Who empowered you to hate? And what's really funny, you can be a math genius or not. More than 60%, that's pretty high, over 60% of people don't even understand why they're hateful. And why they're following people who have no aspect to make their life better. Life is what life makes is by your actions and decisions. So do yourself a favor. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Love each other. Love those who you love. Love those around you who respect you and love you. But foremost, talk to each other. The fear of talking to each other is a tool that can be used to aggravate each other. Intolerance will always be there, like I said. But love is harder than being hateful, because you know to love each other means you gotta work, and works for some people is not something they want to do. So that's why hate, fear are more easier used, because they know that to love each other, to tolerate each other, to communicate with each other means that person or people will need to work. That's a substance that people who you look at today might not want, because they know to work harder means that you have won. When you don't want to work means you just gave up and you prefer the easy way versus the hard way. Simple truth, folks. Love each other. Respect each other. Have the character and integrity to hold yourself accountable and hold your friends and family accountable. Because we're not perfect. But in this world, we have one life only. Live life to the fullest, but live life with honor, with respect, with love, with character, and foremost, communicate. That's the key. You guys take care, and again, have a beautiful, beautiful day. Enjoy yourself. Take it easy.